Veronica here, and I'm back in the daily kitchen today, and I'm super excited because my new Instant Pot Pro just arrived from Amazon. So today I'm gonna do a quick unboxing of my Instant Pot Pro so you can see what the inside of the box looks like, what comes in the box, and get like a feel for if you were to receive one in the mail yourself. And I also just want to share with you why I purchased this small kitchen appliance. So I've been a professional chef for about 20 years, and I have a culinary arts degree, and I can honestly say I have never been inclined to use a small kitchen appliance like a pressure cooker. In a commercial kitchen, you're really supposed to just use cooking equipment that's what's called NSF certified. So all of the equipment has to be safety tested and standardized for a commercial kitchen, which basically means that small kitchen appliances for the home are just not allowed in a professional kitchen. So I've always learned how to cook things just the old-fashioned way, using pots, pans, a stove, an oven, kind of things like that. So I've never really been inclined to use a pressure cooker in my home. And I do have to say that I've heard nightmare stories about pressure cookers exploding in people's faces. So I just always felt like this is not something I want to deal with. I don't want to have food exploding in my face. But the other day I was inspired after I went to the Dollar Tree and realized how cheap dried beans were compared to the canned beans. And I started thinking, maybe I should be cooking my beans from scratch more often. Now, don't get me wrong, canned beans are great, and I do keep canned beans for emergency food preparation because they can take a long time to cook, a long time to soak, and they can use up a lot of energy, propane, electricity to just prepare the beans themselves. So having canned beans in my emergency storage is actually really important because sometimes in an emergency you want to just be able to use a can opener, open up a can of beans, and serve a hearty and delicious meal. But thankfully, the reality is that I'm not cooking in emergencies all the time. So I started thinking, the dried beans that I purchased at the Dollar Tree were $1.25 for 10 servings of beans, which is very inexpensive. So then I started going to Amazon to see, well, how much does it cost per pound to buy organic beans, the ones I really want to stock in my pantry for everyday consumption. And I was able to find beans that were organic dried beans for just about less than $3 a pound on Amazon. So then I started thinking, all right, Veronica, are you realistically gonna cook dried beans? It takes 8 hours to soak dried beans. Then on a stove like this, it can take about 2 to 2.5 hours of simmering just to cook the beans through. So then I realized I could buy an Instant Pot. You can cook dried beans in an Instant Pot without soaking them in about 20 to 30 or maybe 40 minutes without soaking, which means I could think of a dish, then 40 minutes later have cooked beans for that dish. So, and then if I had soaked them already, I could have cooked beans from dry beans in about 5 to 7 minutes approximately. So I realized, okay, an instant pot like this or a pressure cooker is something I should have in my kitchen for, creating legume dishes quickly. Now, if you're new to my channel, I follow the Daily Dozen dietary recommendations from Dr. Michael Greger. And he recommends 3 servings of legumes every single day, legumes are basically beans, peas, and lentils. So cooking beans is actually a really important part of the daily dozen, which makes an Instant Pot actually a super usable appliance. So I went to Amazon, I started doing my research on pressure cookers and specifically the Instant Pot brand. I hear the most about the Instant Pot and I've always seen really great reviews for this small kitchen appliance. So after doing my research, I decided to purchase the Instant Pot Pro, as you see behind me. Now, let me tell you why I chose this specific model. Well, one, that I prefer to cook with stainless steel, and the Instant Pot Pro comes with a premium stainless steel inner pot. So that was a big plus for me. I could cook all my food in stainless steel using the Instant Pot. That was one of the big sellers. Then price was another feature that I was looking for. I wanted to get something that wasn't too expensive, and I was able to get this Instant Pot for about $160 with shipping on Amazon. So I'll share a link in the description below where I purchased this exact option on Amazon. Then third, size was important to me because I do like to meal prep and I don't want to have to constantly have to make, things all the time. So I do like to batch prep and freezer prep. So I chose the 8-quart size model because if I was going to purchase this, I wanted to have the larger size so that I could cook the most at one time possible. This Instant Pot, they do sell a variety of models in a variety of sizes. I know there's a mini, smaller version, then there's a 6-quart option, and like I said, I went with the 8-quart option. So after I did my initial research for cooking dried beans using a pressure cooker, I realized something so amazing about the Instant Pot. I can use the Instant Pot for so many other types of cooking preparations. I own a slow cooker, a rice cooker, a skillet, so many different utensils and small kitchen appliances, but the Instant Pot also does all of that. I didn't buy the model that does an air fryer, but I already have an air fryer. So you can actually air fry in an Instant Pot too if you purchase that model. This Instant Pot right here, it can bake. It can make yogurt. It can cook beans. It can cook grains. It can saute. It can slow cook. It can steam. It can do so many things. They call it the 10-in-1. Okay, now I'm going to tell you another really incentivizing reason why I purchased an Instant Pot. So my family has a solar generator. We have the solar generator for emergencies, and I'm always thinking, how am I going to make meals in an emergency? Then it's an electric solar generator, so I need to be able to plug in small kitchen appliances to cook with it. Then I started researching about wattage and how much wattage small kitchen appliances draw from an electric solar generator. So when I was doing the research for electric solar generator cooking, I was a little shocked and surprised to see how much electricity a small kitchen appliance really can take for just cooking a basic meal. So then I started researching more about which meals I should make in an emergency to use the least amount of electricity. And after doing all of that research, I was a little disappointed to realize that cooking meals with a solar generator was going to use up a lot of the important electricity that I have stored for emergencies. But then I realized the Instant Pot, because I can cook food so quickly, the amount of wattage that it takes to cook foods with the Instant Pot was going to be less than if I used my little rice cooker to make rice or a slow cooker to make beans. So this appliance actually is perfect for emergency cooking. I can also take this one appliance with me when we go camping and use that solar generator to cook foods. I can even bake a cake in this Instant Pot using my solar generator on a campsite. So with all that being said, I am so excited to start my Instant Pot journey of cooking and meal prepping for the Daily Dozen and sharing that journey with you. So I hope that you found this video inspiring, and if you have an Instant Pot or choose to buy an Instant Pot, join me. Let's learn how to meal prep with the Instant Pot. I'm not afraid. I hope you aren't either. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Alright, here's what the Instant Pot Pro came as packaged from my Amazon delivery. Let's open this up and see what's inside.